Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm down here at Lux Lake for a 48-hour session. It's Friday afternoon. I finished work. I've just got down here. Just finished setting up because it's baking hot. So I've just put the rods out. There's a few carp obviously milling around on the surface. So I've just chucked a PVA mesh and a wafter out just obviously on them spots. See if I can get a quick bite. It has been quite warm today, so I'm not expecting anything at least until maybe sort of 6-7 o'clock tonight, maybe when it cools down a bit. Yeah, so fingers crossed I can bring something to you. Otherwise, next time you see me, I will be cooking. I didn't get in the swim that I wanted to get in, the one I normally fish. There's a guy already there. I think there's another guy I'm going to be fishing tonight. So I'm actually fishing swim number 1, I think it is. Never fished this one before. I know there's some big fish has come out of this swim. Normally the swim's taken, so I've come in here today. My normal second choice over on my right over there is still free, but I've chose this for this weekend because I've never fished it. At the moment I've got 2 rods out, might put a third out depending if the other guy turns up or not. Obviously if there's 3 of us, I'll just leave the 2 rods out, see what happens. I'm actually using my new rod pod. Bought a cheap rod pod. My rod pod was from when I owned it since I was 16, so it's 30 plus years old, and basically it wasn't up to scratch anymore for what I needed. So I've just gone cheap. I've gone for the Sonic Hero X. I'll show you that later on. Obviously the rods are on it at the moment. Maybe I'll quickly out. Obviously just there, sitting on there lovely at the moment. I do prefer bank sticks in the ground, but when it's gravelly and stuff like that, I needed something a bit more sturdy. But I didn't want to spend the earth on it because you don't need to. Like I say, majority of the time if I can get the bank sticks in, I will stick them in, and I know I've got a good solid base for my rods, so they won't go in. But this is purely for this purpose. Obviously I've got gravel swim, I can sit it on the gravel, and for that reason only, that's it. Alright guys, I've just quickly chucked a rod out down just off that corner of the island over there. There's a couple of fish I saw milling around, so when I just dropped the bait in over there, spooked 2 carp. So let's see if they're interested in feeding. Just done a little PVA mesh bag, just to quickly get it out there, and basically on rod, on fishing. Those cheeky little monkeys just came up, started knocking my my left bobbin. I was getting a line bite. Friday evening, sun is shining, chicks are out, they've just been fed, I've just given them a load of bread. Who else is out this bank holiday weekend? Tight lines everyone, hopefully we all catch. Well guys, quite simply, timing is everything. I was just getting changed just then, here comes another one now. Standing in my pants and the train goes past. It's Friday night, 7 o'clock, so the trains are absolutely packed with people coming back from work, and all they can see is me standing in my pants, getting changed into some trousers, out my shorts. How embarrassing. Evening guys, it's now 6:30. I have just redone the rods for the night. The sun's starting to go down, it doesn't get dark till about 8:30, but I've put them out there ready for the bite time. I've put one out as I'm sitting here to the left on some reeds. I've already had a line bite on it. It's only been out there for 15-20 minutes, and the right one is just off the island. There was a lot of fish showing out there this or sort of this late this afternoon. So I've had fish from there before, so I'm going to stick it out there. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed we can get one on the bank. Be nice. Right guys, 9 o'clock at night. It's dark. Fish are lunking out there. Very quiet on the lake at the moment. No one's had anything yet. So I've had a couple of line bites, but nothing major. And fingers crossed, next time you see me, we'll be with a fish on the bank. Right guys, it's now 5 o'clock in the morning. That was a complete uneventful night. I had 2 liners. People to the left of me had one, people to the right of me had one. Obviously I've had nothing, so now it is light. I've repositioned my rods. I've gone one off the island to the right of me. I've gone to the one of the island to the left of me. I was one out in front of me in the reeds, and one obviously to the right on the a little peninsula bit off the edge of that, but I had nothing on either of them, so I've just redone my rods. Let's see if today can be any better. I've still got today, tonight and tomorrow, so still very hopeful. Fish clearly are being caught, so hopefully I can bring you some action on the bank. Oh, that's it. Bacon's on. Bacon roll, breakfast. Can't beat fishing on the bank. Rods are fishing, bacon's cooking, rolls ready to be buttered. Right guys, mid-afternoon, still nothing happened. Lake's very quiet, no one else has had anything since 4 o'clock this morning, which is a bit weird because earlier on the weather was absolutely perfect, but the sun is now out and it's starting to get very warm, so I'm expecting the fish to move up. Never caught on a zig before. I'm not a big fan of them, but I'm willing to try anything. We're all fishing on the bottom at the moment, so I thought I'd be the first to move to a zig. So my left hand rod is just off the them reeds over there on the corner of the little outlet. I've got it about a foot below the water to start off with. Yeah, let's see if we can catch on a zig for the first time. And this is why I don't do zigs. About a foot under the water, and that thing has just grabbed my bait, thought I had a run, went out there, and he's got his head underwater grabbing at my my zig. Nightmare. That's quite nice. A guy and his mates were walking around the lake, and he recognised me from the channel, so if you're watching this, thank you very much. Obviously keep watching. Appreciate all the viewers I can. So if you're not subscribed or anything like that, please subscribe and like my channel. Okay guys, it's now 4 o'clock. The lake has just been so quiet today. There's literally been nothing for me to report on. Basically my rods are out now until probably about 7 o'clock. And then come 7 o'clock I will do them for the night after I've had my dinner. Basically the temperature has dropped, it's clouding over, it's meant to rain in the next hour and possibly thunder and lightning. So hopefully that will bring the temperature down. That might activate the fish a little bit more. Like I say, the lake's fully booked today and no one's caught anything today, so yeah, hopefully I can grab one tonight. Otherwise I'm staring down the barrel at a blank on a 48 hour. So I've still got tomorrow as well. Yeah, hopes aren't fading yet. It is hammering it down. Not going out there yet. Alright guys, as you can see, it is hammering it down now. Very different from this morning. Luckily there was a slight break in the rain, so I managed to get my rods out for the night. I rushed because obviously I've got the PVA bag mesh bags on both, and obviously this isn't the weather for putting PVA mesh bags on, to be fair. So obviously it's looking very carpy now, so I'm sorted for the night, and my rods are out. Let's see what the night brings. Hopefully next time you see me I'll have a carp on the bank, and hopefully it's not raining. Okay guys, from the camera it doesn't look like it, but it's starting to get dark. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Like I say, rods are out, and let's hope the carp switch on and I can bring something to you in the night. £44.12. See if I can, see if it'll let me get a picture. Oh, £44.12. What a beast. Let's put him back. Alright guys, 2 o'clock in the morning. Just had my right rod rip off, £44.12. Obviously that included the taking the weight of the sling off. Catfish, I have had that before. I think I had it last summer and it was 46, but it's 44 at the moment. So not being funny, it saved me with a blank. It's not the carp I'm here for, but it's a fish. So that's one hell of a hard thing to do. Morning guys. Right, well that was a better evening, or better night. 1:30 in the morning, my rod ripped off, hooked into it. £44 catfish. Bit awkward in the night, obviously on your own. I was trying to kite round the back of the island because I couldn't really see a lot. I did struggle with it. When I landed it, I made a big mistake. I put the sling in the water, folded the net down, rolled it up, and when I was transferring the net into the sling, as soon as I let go of the net to grab hold of the sling, the catfish swam away with my net. Lucky enough it swam out of the net, so it didn't get too far, so then the fish, lucky enough, was still hooked. I then had to reach down into the bottom of the lake to get my net back, whilst the fish was still swimming around with the bail arm open on my rod. So then I've had to re-land the fish and go through the whole process again. Right guys, that's it. I've just packed my stuff up from my swim. So I had that catfish last night, but other than that I wasn't really feeling the swim. But I couldn't really move because the lake was fully booked. Now 2 guys have gone. My favourite swim is now available, so I've quickly jumped in their grave. I've moved into the swim, and I've probably got 5 or 6 hours, so hopefully I can grab a carp. I've quickly packed up, moved my stuff over. I'm only moving over 1 swim, and yeah, let's see what today brings. I can honestly say I recommend the sausage bacon roll down here at Lux Lake. The coffee, the bacon roll, people heading into London, and the rods are out. It's a good sign fish are lunking, but I'm not sure if they're getting ready to spawn. That's why it's been a bit quiet this weekend. We have seen a few of them rubbing up against the reed line, but they're not jumping out like they're spawning, so I think it could be possibly the start of it, maybe because we've had the hot weather. Could be a reason why there's only sort of a few fish coming out. So far there's been what's it, 7 fish out of the whole lake come out this weekend since Friday. So normally there'd probably a little bit more than that if there was 5 people fishing. Right guys, just had a run on my right rod, struck into it, missed it. So I've just put it straight back out there, same bait. Hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully it's still about, I haven't scared it off, and it'll come back and still hungry. Right guys, I think that's me done. It's midday. Did have a run just about sort of an hour ago, but it might have just been a savage liner, struck into it, nothing there. Noticed a lot of the carp are rubbing around the reeds, jumping out. I think they're starting to spawn, so could be why it's been very, very quiet this weekend. Makes sense, obviously other fishermen are saying exactly the same. So I think I'm going to probably reel my rods in a bit, and there's another one just splashed out on the reeds, now rubbing itself around there. I think that's me done. I'm going to go home and spend the rest of the bank holiday with the family, and hopefully I'll catch you next time on the bank. Catch you later guys.